You gotta get ready to go.
Who's ever on group chat?
There's nobody on group chat.
Who are you on?
Yeah, they say to when you do a broadcast, you should start it like 5 minutes beforehand. Uh, so I thought I'd try it tonight and see what happens. And see if anybody comes in early because everybody knows Pawpaw starts at 8 o'clock. Do you know how important it is to be on time? You do.
Chinese takeaway, $20. Cost of delivery, $2. Getting home to find out they've forgotten part of your order? Priceless.
Riceless? Oh, okay. So you like them silly dad jokes, huh?
Can't run through a campsite. You can only ran because it's past tense.
Who gave you this?
A friend of mine gave it to me because I helped him negotiate a car deal.
I told my daughter to be careful.
And she's a comedian too.
They look shady.
And then you're going to turn it up? You're going to turn
My
it
daughter
up.
said she was cold, so I told her to sit in the corner because it's 90 degrees.
Those are really bad jokes.
Anyone want to buy a broken barometer? No pressure.
Those are really, really bad.
What's blue and doesn't weigh very much? Light blue. My wife and I have 3 beautiful children. 3 out of 5
How
isn't bad.
many is in here?
What did you say?
I said, how many jokes are in?
And there's 1,000 jokes in there.
When my wife told me to stop
It's not going to tell them all at one time.
I had developing a phobia of germs. Found out I was colorful. What's orange and sound? My wife complained. I was in my
Stop it. Stop it.
So I made them a little house out of
Stop
cardboard.
it.
I guess that makes me the landlord.
Okay.
And them.
So I'm gonna write something.
Welcome to messages and the madness.
Okay, so since you insist on being here, and you can go ahead, you want to say it for me? Welcome to Messages in the Madness. You got to say it in the microphone. You got to come over here.
Welcome to Messages and Madness.
I am. What's your name?
I am August in a month.
You're August in a month.
Yes, my name is in a month.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm slow, but what's your name?
My name is August.
And who are you? Tell them who you are.
I am calm right now, and
No, who are you to me? Who am I to you?
sugar pie,
I am your who?
Papa.
Okay, so if I'm your pawpaw, that makes you my granddaughter.
I'm my papa's granddaughter.
You're my favorite 7-year-old granddaughter. I only have one. You know that?
I'm the first.
I only have one granddaughter that's 7 years old, and that's you.
So I'm the favorite.
You're the favorite. You're my favorite 7-year-old granddaughter.
I'm the favorite 7-year-old
Granddaughter. Now, how many 7-year-old granddaughters do I have? Just one. You know how many granddaughters I have?
1.
10. You didn't know that?
Papa got 10 granddaughters
And 5 grandsons.
and 5 grandsons.
Yeah, that's a lot, ain't it?
Yes.
Okay, so tell the people a little bit about yourself. How old are you?
I'm 7 years old.
And when will you be 8?
Next year,
What's your birthday?
February 20th.
Very good. What's your favorite subject in school?
I like doing science
You
and
do?
social studies. Yes.
Okay. I don't know if y'all heard that, but she says she likes doing science and social studies. You like PE?
PE, Yeah, PE is so fun.
It is?
Cause I get to exercise and all that stuff. So we get to walk when when the coach turn on the music we supposed to jog. But I know what a jog is.
Okay.
It's a slow run.
That's right. So, do you like lunch?
Kinda, cause they be yelling.
Okay. You like recess?
Yes,
A little or a lot?
a lot. Cause I don't like when people fight outside. They be
Oh,
fighting outside.
they do. Okay. Well, your mother should be here anytime now. So, I want you to give me a hug. Give Papa a hug. I love you.
I love you too.
Okay. Yeah, I want you to go upstairs and wait for your mama. Tell the people bye.
Bye, you guys.
And say this again.
Welcome to the Messages and the Madness,
Hosted by
posted by
my Papa.
my papa, Vernon Davis.
Okay. Love you, baby.
Love you too.
Bye bye. Hey guys, how y'all doing? Welcome to another episode of Messages in the Madness with yours truly. I thought I'd smother y'all with a little cuteness real quick. That's right. TT. I'm sorry. What, baby? I can't because I already started my show. You can't just run up the stairs real quick. Yes, you can. Come on, go ahead and do it for me. Oh, uh, this is not good.
Sorry, you guys.
All this light right here. What are you scared of? Pawpaw's work is never done. That girl had to go 10 feet to run up the stairs, and she's scared. So, again, welcome to Messages in the Madness with yours truly, Vernon Longhorn Davis. Hope you had a great week. I have. I hope you got a great week planned because I do. Uh, I'm just glad to see y'all. Sunday, 8 o'clock. Got to send some shout outs, first of all, to my family. We had a birthday dinner tonight, and that was pretty cool. Got cupcakes and everything. Those of y'all that don't know, yeah, tomorrow's my birthday, but we doing it today. Let's see what else happened. Got to give a shout out to my son Trey Vernon the third. Yeah, he completed his postgraduate program in artificial intelligence and marine learning. I'm sorry, machine learning. Um, yeah, in business application. He did that. I am so proud of him. And he posted up his little certificate on LinkedIn, and I copied it because give him a job, please, real quick. I need, yes, please help me. No, really, 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 really proud of him. So, yeah, you never get tired of being proud. Oh, hey, son, there you go. Hey, baby sis, good to see you. Annette, good to see you. Hey, Charlotte, great to see you. Roger, hey, buddy, how you doing? Let's see here. Who did I miss? Did I miss anybody? August, good to see you, sir. Miss Charlotte, it's always great to see you. And hey, Ashley, down there with my daughter and our latest addition to the family, Mr. Basil, my grandson. So it's all good in the neighborhood, y'all. So tonight's let's get to the message because I've been goofing off already. I turned on the camera early, so grandbaby, she loves the camera and she loves to be a part of Pawpaw's show. So I thought I'd let her talk a little bit, do a little mini interview of herself. But tonight's message is about when frustration knocks at your door. And I know we're all dealing with some type of frustration. My heart goes out to the federal employees. I know you guys are frustrated. So going out to all of those that are furloughed or that are working and not getting paid at this time, we pray for a resolution real quick. So, but I know they're frustrated, and that's kind of where this message came from. Because during my travels this week, I talked to some people who people will talk to you if you let them. And I let people talk. I don't know what it is about this face, but people feel like they can talk to me, so I listen. And frustration is one of life's most universal experiences. It doesn't care who you are. Hey, daughter. Yeah, it doesn't care who you are, how successful you are, or how successful you've been, or how strong your faith might be. It finds a way to knock at your door when you least expect it. When things aren't going as planned, now, when you're tired of being of you when you're tired of trying, or when life's pressures is doing its best to steal your peace, that's when frustration likes to creep in. But the truth is, frustration isn't always the enemy. It's not. It's often a messenger trying to tell you that. They trying to tell you that sometimes, or something in your world, your mind or your heart needs attention. That's what frustration really is. So let's start where we all live. You can be having a great day, a good day, a wonderful day, and then everything's moving smoothly. Everything is fine. Everything is wonderful. And then out of nowhere, something or someone throws it off balance. Somebody takes a dump in the pool and you're still in the pool. It happens. Maybe it's a work situation that isn't going as fast as you want it to, or yeah, maybe it's a relationship where you're giving more than you're getting. I know that's very frustrating. Maybe it's just life not moving on your schedule. And as they say, if you want to make God laugh, tell him your plans, because life doesn't always move on your schedule. You're not running this train. You're just a passenger. Frustration visits us all. It does. It doesn't care if you're rich or broke. It don't care. Young or old, it don't care. Employed, retired, it gives no damns. It will. It will pull up on you like that one relative who always says, I was in your neighborhood. You don't invite them, but they're here. They're at your house, sitting at your kitchen table, eating up your piece, and they just pop up out of nowhere. You live in the cut. You have to be looking for my house to find me. But they just show up. It's just fine. Um, Frustration isn't the enemy. It's really not. Um, yeah, it's not really the enemy. Hey, Coley, good to see you. Glad you could join us tonight. Frustration, it's not the enemy. Here's what I've learned. Frustration isn't bad by itself. It's not. It's simply feedback. It's a signal that something out there is out of alignment. Maybe your expectation, maybe your focus, or your level of control. And I'm gonna break this down as we get more into the show tonight, okay? And don't hesitate to comment. Talk to me, because I find we have our better shows when we talk to each other. Think about it. You only get frustrated when you care. You're mad because you want better. Yeah, it's really that simple. Um, they're going back to that what I just said about that signal. It's a signal that something is out of alignment. Um, Whatever it is, like I say, expectation, your focus, your level of control. Because often things that frustrate us are the things that we cannot control. And I know there's a prayer about what you can control and what you can't control, and we'll get into that. A lot of times you're disappointed because you expected more. You're tired because you've been trying. So the next time frustration shows up, don't just fight it, listen to it. Ask, what are you trying to tell me? What's going on? What is it that you're trying to tell me? Sometimes it's whispering, slow down. Sometimes it's saying, adjust your expectations. And sometimes it's remembering, it's reminding you. that you're trying to control what was never yours to control. Yeah, there's that control thing again, huh? So, the first step in overcoming frustration is awareness. You can't fix what you won't face, and a lot of people won't face what's frustrating them. Too often, we walk around angry without even knowing why. We don't even know why we mad. Some people don't. Some people mad because the sun came up. That's gonna happen. You ever found yourself snapping at somebody, mad at your mad at your coffee? Yeah, you mad at your coffee. It ain't did nothing. Or you upset at a driver in front of you or irritated by the smallest things. These things do happen. Hey, Mr. Ned, how you doing? Yeah, we was wondering where you was at. But that's frustration operating without a name. When you call it out, you move it from emotion to logic. You take back control of your thoughts. You take back control of your life is what you're doing. Say it out loud. I'm frustrated. Man, I am frustrated because this situation isn't moving fast enough. That's one sentence can change your perspective. Once you name it, and you gotta name it, you can tame it. Once you name it, you can tame it. You can fix it. So Jerry says, I have been mad by the change in the wind direction. Wow. That's pretty sensitive there, Jerry. But yeah, it gets like that sometimes. Um, Cody says, oh, okay, y'all speaking to each other. Vernon's white voice sees you, waiting for Vernon's white voice sees you. Okay. Um, Sometimes the best way to deal with frustration is to pause. Just pause. Step away. Take a breath. You can't think clearly. You can't think clearly when your emotions are boiling and you can't solve problems from the same energy that created them. You just can't. You can't. As they say, don't do something while you're mad. It don't end well. It doesn't. It doesn't end well. A few minutes of silence can save you from saying something you'll regret for hours or maybe even years. Silence is not weakness, it's power under control. It really is. It's a spiritual reset button that lets your wisdom catch up with your emotions. When you're when you're overwhelmed, step outside, go for a walk, breathe, go have a beer. You're not running from the problems, you're resetting your spirit. Yeah, I said that. You are resetting your spirit when you step away from the situation, when you stand back and take a look at it from a different perspective, because it's necessary. Um, hey, okay, Mr. Ned said, happy birthday. Thank you, Mr. Ned. Appreciate that. Jerry says, it's been a long time. I had to really get to the bottom of the cause. Once I did that, it did help a lot. And that's how this life works, man. Once you figure out what it's made of, then you can deal with it. But until then, you pounding sand. You bumping your head up against a wall. And, but you got to figure out what it is. A few minutes of silence can save you from saying something you will regret. We do it, and it's sad. And we can't take it back once we put it out there. So frustration often grows from the gap between what we expect and what actually happened. We expect people to act like we expect people to act like we act. We expect people to do like we do, but they ain't me and I ain't them. And I'm good with that because Lord knows I don't want another me. I don't want to deal with another me. We expect timelines to match our plans. We expect success to arrive quickly. Yeah, like it's being delivered by Amazon. It doesn't work that way. But life doesn't move on our schedule. People are not perfect. Delays are not denials. And if you take those three things I said right there, you take those to heart, you got something right there. Life doesn't move on our schedule. People are not perfect. We got to meet them where they are. And delays are not denials. No doesn't necessarily mean no, it means not right now. When your expectations don't line up with your reality, mm, frustration moves in and starts paying rent. Yeah, it does. It moves in and it'll hang around. So now, I'm not saying lower your standards. I'm saying align them with truth. Ask yourself, was my goal or my goals realistic? Were they smart? Smart goals. You guys know what smart goals are. Did I communicate clearly? Is this something I can control or am I trying to play God? Once you let go of what you can't control, you make room for peace. Control is heavy. Peace travels light, very light. Peace is easy if you allow it to be. Um, let's see. Jerry says, I have a quick story. Every time you say something in anger, you put a nail in a fence for 30 days. Really? After 30 days, pull the nail out, and guess what? What there is still? There is still a hole in the board. Watch what you say in anger. The hole never refills. That is true. That is very true, my friend. Um, Coley's asking me a question. She says, what's the name of today's message, please? It's when frustration knocks at your door. That's the message tonight. So every day you face powerful choices. Will you focus on what you can control or waste energy on what you can't? I'll wait. I'm gonna ask you again. Will you focus on what you can control or waste energy on what you can't? I'll give you a little hint. If you focus your energy on what you can't control, the energy that you're using for that can't is energy you could be using for your can. Take it from there. You can't control the weather. You can't control other people's actions. You can't control the traffic on I-70 moving straight through St. Louis, but you can control your preparation, your attitude, and your response to your situation. You get to control that. There's a famous saying by Michelle Obama, and it escapes me at the moment, but I should have put it into the show tonight. So here's a tool that works. Make two lists. List one, things I can control. List two, things I can't. Now, when you start on that second list, you better have a whole bunch of paper and a whole bunch of ink pens because there's a lot you can't control. You may think you can, but yeah, there's a lot you can't control. You got to focus your energy on the first list and pray over the second one. Focus on the first one, things I can control, and pray over the ones, things I can't. Does that make sense? Talk to me, guys. So focus your energy on the first list and pray over the second one. Because sometimes God's greatest gift isn't fixing what's wrong, it's fixing your focus. Yeah, because sometimes you spend too much time on that. You're focused on the wrong things. You may not want to admit it, you may not like it, But I'm telling you what I know. Because who hasn't? If you can influence, if you can influence that, plan for it. If you can control it, handle it. If you can't, let it go. And this is people, places, and things. If you can influence it, plan for it. Yeah. If you can control it, by all means, handle that. But if you can't, let it go. Move it away from you. You move away from it. Do something different. Stop fighting the wind and start steering the ship. Now, frustration isn't failure, it's a message. It's like the warning light on your dashboard of your car. It's not saying the car is ruined, it's saying something needs attention. Maybe you need rest. Maybe you're overcommitted. Maybe you got too much on your plate. Maybe you're holding on to people or projects that drain your peace. Right or wrong. Maybe you need rest. Maybe you are overcommitted. And a lot of us do that. Instead of asking, why is this happening to me? Try asking, what is it that this is trying to teach me? That simple shift moves you from victim to victor. Yeah, I said it. A lot of us need to be moved from the position of victim to victorious, being the victor. Every time you endure frustrations without losing yourself, you build spiritual muscle. You grow wiser, stronger, and more patient. I hope you got that. Uh, Frustration carries energy, and it takes energy to be frustrated. You can either let it burn, you can let it burn you out, or let it fuel your focus. As I talked about a few minutes ago, shift your energy. Take that, stop using all that energy for the negative and start using it for the positive. Take that restless energy and move it. Exercise, right? Build something, clean your space, ride your bike. Pour that energy into something productive. You can't stay frustrated and stagnant at the same time. Those two cannot be in the same space. Movement is your medicine. And sometimes God is waiting on you to move before he moves. If you take one step, he'll take two. Faith without works is dead. And peace without effort won't last long. It really won't. Frustration makes you zoom in too close. You grab something, you got it right here trying to figure out if it's dirty. You can't even focus on it. It turns small bumps into mountains. Haven't you ever seen somebody that takes a situation and blows it way out of control? They make it way bigger than it has to be. It's like, oh my God, will you calm down? They ran out of chili at the store. It's not the end of the world. Yeah. When that happens, step back and look at the bigger picture. Ask yourself, will this still matter in a year? What's still going right that I haven't acknowledged? I think they call that counting your blessings. Excuse me. Gratitude doesn't erase frustration. It puts it in perspective. When you start thanking God for what's still working, what's broken doesn't even seem that big, does it? The faster we claim, I take that back. The fastest way to calm your spirit is to count your blessings. louder than your problems. When you can look around and count your blessings, man, you don't even want to count your problems because you're too busy smiling. You're too busy moving forward. You're too busy being grateful. And then when it comes time to count those things, those that frustrate you, like, you know what? I ain't gonna worry about it right now. So unspoken frustration becomes resentment. Don't let it poison your peace. If someone acts or if someone's actions are hurting you, or if a situation keeps wearing you down, speak up with respect. Use those I statements. Say it. I feel frustrated when deadlines aren't missed. Are missed. I'm sorry. Instead of you never do anything right. One approach opens the door. The other approach slams it shut in your face. Frustration left unspoken becomes poison. Frustration communicated becomes progress. Not everyone deserves your reaction. You ain't got to react to everything. Like Annette, I see your comment there. Can I control the orange taco? Airmen and their families really need their food stamps. They need to increase their pay. We know all of that. Now, I'm willing to acknowledge that part, but I didn't want to respond to the orange taco because y'all know I don't talk politics. So I'm not being rude to you or mean to you, so don't take it that way. But I'm just using it as an example. We don't have to react or respond to everything. Some things only deserve your silence and your peace. You can't control who tries to frustrate you, but you can control how long they succeed. Stop giving away your power. Build habits that protect your mind and heart. Pray or meditate daily. Get enough rest. Set boundaries. Learn the power of no. And I think we've talked about 3 out of 4 of those. Peace isn't something you stumble upon, it's something you protect every day. Family, excuse me, frustration might visit, but it doesn't have to move in. That's the truth. No storm lasts forever. And we've talked about that. Every storm runs out of rain. No frustration stays the same once you decide to grow from it. You've survived every bad day you've ever had. That means your record for overcoming is still perfect because you still here and you have survived every one of those bad days. So if frustration's been whispering in your ear, tell it not today. We're not doing this today. You're still standing. You're still learning. You are still becoming. Every time life knocks you down, you got 2 choices: stay down or stand up wiser. Learn from what knocked you down. Choose to rise. Choose to learn. Choose peace over panic. Frustration may knock you out, but peace has the master key. It really does. You can't stop frustration from showing up, people, but you can decide who leaves with the keys, you or it. And I'm going to say it again. You can't stop frustration from showing up, but you can decide who leaves with the keys. Are you leaving with the keys, or are you going to let frustration leave with it? You or it. So I'm going to ask you something I've never asked you before. I'm going to ask you to keep your head up, but keep your knees bent. Yeah. Because, see, you can't see frustration leave if you're looking down at your feet. But if you keep your head up and your knees bent and you praying through your situation, that makes all the difference in the world. Keep your head up, keep your heart calm, and always, always, Charlie Mike. Yeah, continue the mission. So that's the message for tonight. I know I'm way over tonight, but it was in my heart. So again, we happy to see our sister, Miss Coley, back, at least responding. I thank you God for that. Jerry says the devil will try and get you to overreact. Learn to know it's okay to walk away. Yes, sir. You're absolutely right. Um, you have to pray to open and close the doors to your tranquility. You're absolutely right about that too. Hey, daughter, she said, do you know what tomorrow is? It's my daddy's birthday. Happy birthday. Thank you, daughter. Appreciate that very much. I am grateful for another year. I am. I'm very grateful for another year of life. Man, we had some light. Okay, so you guys hear me sniffle and cough. I can't control it, unfortunately. It's the medication from my cancer. But I could let that frustrate me. Hmm. I could let it frustrate me. Or I could smile and do my cowboy happy dance and go, you know what? I ain't got number about 6 more months of this. I've come further than we have come further from when we learned about this situation. And so every time I cough or catch a hot flash or that sniffle, I know what it is. And I know every day I'm getting closer to it being over. So instead of letting it frustrate me, I own it. I know what it is. I call it out and I move forward. That's what I do. And I'm gonna suggest that you do the same. So I'm not gonna get all mushy gushy about me, but again, speaking from experience. Thank you for the birthday wish there. She said, happy birthday, Mr. Vernon. I figured she was gonna call you and I tell you on the phone. Well, I'm sure you guys will call me tomorrow anyway, so that'd be wonderful. Yeah, I'm taking tomorrow off. I'm going to redesign 4 web pages tomorrow, if not 5. But anyway, that's a whole nother story. And I'm actually going to build a web page for messages in the madness. So, uh, anyway, uh, baby sis says we were thinking the same thing. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed the message tonight. I hope you got something out of it. I look forward to seeing y'all every Sunday. Okay. So I'm gonna say what I always say, unless y'all got more comments for me. That's right, baby sis. Wishing you and the Madness family an amazing week ahead. That's right. Don't forget to like, love, or share the message if you did like it. Okay. And like I said, I'm gonna say what I always say. I love you. Yeah. I love the fall, Charlotte. So that's I do love I love the fall. I do. All the colors, and then you walk out in that crisp air, and oh man, it's just beautiful. So, like I said, I love you. God loves you. Take care of yourself. Love yourself. Respect yourself. Don't give frustration the keys. Take care of yourself. Love them kids. Give them a hug. Give them a hug for me. And respect our vets. As you see, I'm all vetted out tonight. Um, this has been Messages in the Madness. I'm your host, Vernon Longhorn Davis. And until next Sunday, keep your peace. $2.